Hi, this is the World University and School Hangout news and open conversation for question and answer. Please join in if you have access. Click join the Hangout. And we'll get started at around 10 a.m. Pacific time in 2 minutes or so, which is 5 p.m. Coordinated Universal Time, UTC. World University and School.org is the main URL. And as we wait to get started, today I'm going to talk a little bit about the main subject page, which is a wiki, and where you can begin a subject you're interested in, or go to an existing subject and add a MIT OpenCourseWare course, or add something you've taught to the web already. For example, if you've taught something to a YouTube or a Vimeo video, add it to a subject that relates. And also, it's an opportunity to just add interesting links you might think of as valuable teaching that are open and free and focused perhaps on a subject. There's a very creative process that goes on in wiki adding to a university and school, such as World University and School.org, or to Wikipedia, for example. If you add something to a Wikipedia article or its database, Wikidata, Wikibase, can lead to often new ideas about what else you might like to add. Or if you read something there and want to respond to it, you can add to it. There's a conversation because of the wiki, open editable web pages. So it's now 10 a.m. in the San Francisco Bay Area, 5 p.m. UTC. And I'm hoping I can actually show you a screen share of the main subject page. And I will give this a try. Let's see. Here we are. Great. So I'm Scott McLeod, and this is World University and School's main wiki subject page. And this, as a wiki, allows you to edit and change it, to begin a new wiki, or to add even something like computer modeling, or from a subject page, enter into a virtual world. So it's very open-ended in its versatility. And what I'd like to show you is some specific examples of wiki pages. So at the top of every academic wiki subject page, and let's say we go to, as I scroll down these open-ended subjects, wiki subjects, let's go to anthropology. I'm an anthropologist. At the top of every wiki subject page, is an opportunity to add courses. And because World University and School.org is MIT OpenCourseWare centric, Massachusetts Institute of Technology OpenCourseWare focused, there are many already existing MIT courses here in anthropology. So you could click on this MIT OpenCourseWare link and go to Anthropology through Speculative Fiction. And eventually, this autumn, potentially, even take this course for credit for a free bachelor's degree. Since it's an undergraduate course, I'm highlighting that in blue. And there are syllabi for a syllabus for each course. And there are calendar with readings. Some of the readings are in the MIT course, and others you would need to get in book form or some other published form. And there are also assignments, and in about 150 of the MIT OpenCourseWare, or 200 or so courses, out of approximately 2,400 courses in English, there are videos of MIT faculty teaching. So if you had thoughts or comments or questions or approaches to the anthropology through speculative fiction, you could go down to the middle third of the wiki subject page at World University and School, the WUaS, World University and School Idea and Academic Resources section. The top third is courses, in this case anthropology. The middle third is the WUaS Idea and Academic Resources. And if you had, say, a book you wanted to add concerning the anthropology through speculative fiction, I'll give the example of a book by Ursula K. Le Guin called Always Coming Home, which is a book about California 400 years in the future, after the oceans have risen. And the reason it's anthropology is because it takes a very beautiful interpretive approach to the ethnography of these speculated peoples 400 years in the future. So to add such a book, I would go to Select Books. I would click Edit this page, as I'm doing on the screen in front of you. I would go to place in order that the book would, alphabetical order where the book would go. I know that Ursula K. Le Guin wrote it. Her father was a founding anthropology professor at UC Berkeley, and after whom the anthropology building at UC Berkeley is named, Kroeber. So I'll write that in. And I know the book was published in 1985, and it's called Always Coming Home. And I think it was published by Bantam Books. And I can check on that And if it's wrong, I can change that very easily because this is Wiki. It's helpful to add what you did for all kinds of processes that are running in related databases, in related media wiki processes. So I'll say I'll added all is coming home, and then click Save Changes. And under Select Books here, which I'm highlighting in blue, you'll find Le Guin, Ursula Kroeber, 1985, All is Coming Home, New York, New York, Bantam Books. And this is a citation practice I'm using with the date after the name. It's kind of an anthropological citation practice, but feel free to use whatever practice you want. Just scrolling through the middle section a little further. One section which will grow greatly, I think, is the select video and audio. And scrolling down, here's some Wikipedia related links, which will eventually be related to a Wikidata Wikibase backend structured knowledge database. And the last section, subsection of the main middle section is World University and School links to other World University and School wiki subject pages. And here it runs from anthropology, archaeology, art, biological anthropology, counterculture, ethnographic fiction, down to social science, science fiction above that, society, technology, and science, sociology, visual anthropology. And the last section is the WUaS navigation. So that includes links to career counseling, to the bookstore, computer store, to virtual worlds that you could begin to teach in because this is a wiki, and much more. And at the bottom of every wiki subject page at World University and School, including this main subjects page, are kind of the 12 or so main pages at World University and School, the main area pages, the main ways World University and School focuses. And this includes admissions for matriculating students, courses, add a free open course you know about, subjects, that's where we are right now. Languages is perhaps the most important. We would like to be in all 200 countries' official languages and all 7,097 living languages. Library resources, all libraries that are online that have links in all 7,000 languages. Nation states, that's the other main page, besides languages, at World University and School. Each nation state each country will become a major university online. And I think in the most recent Olympics, there were 206 countries. And you at World University and School relates to admissions, but much more. And we'd like to plan at this time when we're moving into this new wiki for learners in all 7,100 living languages and for all 7.5 billion people, if we can, in the planning phase. Another main subject is educational software. Think all 200 countries' official languages that we'll be in. museums, all museums in all 7,100 living languages, and potentially in a realistic virtual Earth, thinking Google Street View with time slider, Google Maps, Google Earth, Google Brain, and in a way that would allow us to visit them online eventually. But right now, just links to museums with open free art, planned in all 7,100 languages. Research, we would like to do clinical research, brain research, veterinary medicine research, clinical trials for pharmaceuticals. For groups of people who have a rare disease, for example, we could mail people a packet of for a research protocol, and people could participate in clinical trials from their home computers. Hardware resource possibilities, what Raspberry Pi, what interesting creations of robotics from, say, Lego WeDo 2.0 education kit are there that could be helpful in a teaching and learning context. Frequently asked questions, and lastly, the World University Foundation. And you can, from any wiki subject page at World University and School, there are about 725 right now, begin a new language with this language template. We need to get this working, but the idea is you could create a new school with this language template in that language. And similarly, you could create a whole approach to a library or library resources with this library template. Create a new museum or a new approach to museums with this museum template. You could create a whole new university with this nation state template in your language. And then the main subject template is kind of the basis for all of these. There's the volunteers at World University and School link. And finally, the main URL for World University and School. So I've just clicked through to worlduniversityandschool.org's main page. And we'll explore this next week, or on Monday, I think. Today's April 4th, so in about 5 or so days. And if there are any questions that you might have when you view this live Hangout on Air as a YouTube video, which it will become, please post them below the main, sort of in the comment section of the YouTube video. So that was a kind of introduction to the main subjects page and a particular subject, anthropology. I'm on this right now again. I've just gone back to anthropology. And the main subject page here at World University and School. Thank you for watching this. We're seeking to matriculate our second undergraduate class this autumn, 2018, online in English with 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds in all 200 countries studying for a free Creative Commons for MIT OpenCourseWare centric degree. So come to the worlduniversityandschool.org page, sign up, and look forward to seeing you this upcoming Monday. Thank you. I'm Scott McLeod. This is World University and School. And please find your way to editing a page at World University and School. Join the conversation. Thank you. worlduniversityandschool.org.